Oh, this is from Tim Ferriss Instagram, but it was talking about Seth Godin. If you've never looked up Seth Godin, go to his website. It's really good stuff. But a couple of things that I guess Tim Ferriss is pulling out, and a couple of these, how Seth Godin processes email. He says he starts every reply with, "I don't invest, I don't take pictures, and I don't go to meetings. How can I help you?" He says usually people want one of those three things, and if they're honest, they'll go away. It's a little litmus test that he puts out in front, which is pretty clever. I'd heard, I forget who it was. It was some famous science fiction author or whatever that a friend of mine had potentially opportunity to work with, but the guy had in his footer like, "I'm super busy. Someone else will probably respond to you before I will." And it was like his agent or whatever was the gatekeeper, and he had learned that he had to have someone else do that stuff before he could get to it, because he would tend to say yes to everything and just never have time to do anything. Why everyone should blog every day? Everyone should blog, even if it's not under their own name, every single day. If you're in public making predictions and noticing things, yeah, your life gets better, because you will find a discipline that can't help but benefit you, right? If you want to do it in a diary, that's fine. But the problem with diaries is they're private. You can start hiding. Yeah. In public. In this blog, there it is. 6 weeks ago, you said this. 12 weeks ago, you said that. Are you able every day to say one thing that's new that you're willing to stand behind? I think that's just a huge, wonderful practice. And I agree 100%. That's why I do this podcast. And then the other one. Yeah, the story of money. And you need to understand you're always going to have to trade something for it. And you need to be very clear with yourself what you're willing to trade. And that is, man, that's some great advice, because I worked in this web design, web development industry, software development industry for so long. And it was a friend of mine who, it was like a decade ago, he said, hey, bro, you are in the services industry. You need to get zen about working in the services industry. You do things for people, and then they pay you for you doing the things. So you're exchanging your time to do things for those people. You can't hate your clients. You can't hate them asking you to do things. And once I kind of absorbed that and got zen about that, my life was way better in terms of living with and dealing with what I do. And I actually enjoy helping people. It's what I do. And that comment helped me get down with it, because everyone or a lot of people in the web design industry, they're always trying to create like a product or to productize everything so that they can lower the amount of effort they have to put into directly interfacing with a client, with a person. And that is the exact opposite of what you need to be doing if you're in a services industry. So yeah, those are three really good ones. Seth Godin is always smarter than you think.
The fact that you ask that question means that you know the answer. You don't have to ask me. I don't need to give you permission for that. You have to be an adult and say, I don't need to win, I need to learn. So that's what's holding you back, is pretending that somebody else needs to give you permission to be an adult. So go out there and be shit at something, and don't care if anybody makes fun of you because you keep tapping. That's how you get good.
He is using, first of all, this is Chris Burns. Oh, sorry, Chris Bones. I love this man. He is using a jujitsu metaphor about people trying to win every frigging role, and that is not the point. The point is to learn. You're going to get beat. Someone is always bigger, better, stronger, faster. They've been doing it longer, whatever. There's always someone out there, and your job as an adult in the world is to learn. And we forget that. We forget that's what we're here for. We're here to learn and get better. I love his philosophical musings as much as his instructionals, and go follow him.